Namaste. Very important principle is many fin influencers says you can make money out of day trading, you can make easy money out of day trading, scalping, option trading, like that they go on promoting as if every day you can make money. It is all a bloody lie. Do not believe in that. Nobody can make money every day unless you are a multi-millionaire. Ambani makes money in minutes, seconds, minutes, hours, and days. Very rich and successful businessman can make money every day. But very normal people tend to make money once a month. For example, if you are a working person, your monthly paycheck you get once a month, which means only 12 times in a year you make money across. That is the same principle you apply in the stock market also. If you are a working professional, if you hit across one day in a month, that will be sufficient across. The more you trade, the more losses days will increase because your bandwidth for money, your ability to hold money has not expanded across. For example, if you are getting a weekly payout, then probably once a week you can make money in the stock market. Now, many people do not understand this idea and they simply say every day you can make money in stock market. No, it is not possible. The majority of 95% of the people actually tend to work for somebody else and it is dependent on their salary. Their money flowing pattern is just once a month. So, if you are a stock trader, if you are invested the money across, please apply this principle in your life. Unless you make crores of rupees, unless you make 50-60 crores, every day money making will be very difficult across in the stock market. Don't get carried away by fin influencers who make money by taking classes, by putting app, by selling the software, by writing book, but they do not make money by their own trade. That is the problem with the many fin influencers across. So please understand that every day making money is very difficult if you are a working professional. If you are a working professional, you can make once a month. So how to choose that particular day for the trading? 20% of the days will give you 80% of the result. How to choose the 20% of the days? Now the so-called fin influencers have many kind of ideas across. Astrologically, you can use your Janma Nakshatra, your wife Janma Nakshatra, your children Janma Nakshatra, your father or mother's Janma Nakshatra you can use to trade across. That will be the lucky day. People who have successful Dasa Bhukti will be able to make money in their Janma Nakshatra day. Certain good things will happen in the Janma Nakshatra day. For example, there was a businessman who was making a huge loss of money and I asked him, do you have problems in your Janma Nakshatra? He said, yes, I have problem in Janma Nakshatra. Somehow I have mood swing. Somehow I have a lot of difficulty across. So learn to look at the Panchang, learn to look at the Janma Nakshatra, or you can call us. We will tell you a Janma Nakshatra, how to look into the Janma Nakshatra and trade on those days. If the Janma Nakshatra falls on a Saturday or a Sunday or after the trading hours, then don't trade in that particular month. That is the wiseness. Astrology alone can guide these people across because it is something very personal. That time component is never taken into astrological consideration. Time component is never taken into the stock market consideration. They actually have a condescending attitude of astrology without understanding the bottom line of the principle. The second principle is try to trade when the moon is transiting your 11th house from Jupiter. Jupiter is the Karaga for money. When moon transit the 11th house, if you are having a good time, you will be making money across during that particular time. So these are the techniques which can be applied astrologically in the stock market to narrow down the time. But unfortunately, most of these fin influencers are copycats, and they are very, very greedy, and they tend to give the bully of your money by encouraging you to get inside when the time is against you. Time and tide waits for none, but the time and tide alignment is very, very important in a person's growth across. So that is the problem. Let me repeat, your Janma Nakshatra will be very lucky, your wife Janma Nakshatra will be very lucky for you, and your children Janma Nakshatra, your parents Janma Nakshatra. So you get 5-6 days in a month where you can trade very, very easily. Or if you know astrology, from Jupiter 11th house, when the moon transit, you tend to trade, you will be able to make money. Do not get carried away by the influencers. And also many people tend to think that, oh, I can make money fast. No, you cannot grow fast. Indian GDP is around 7%, which means 95% of the people will grow at 7% rate. There are very few people who have 20% increment in the company. Most of the companies give around 8 to 10% as the increment across. So you are not going to grow at that speed across. So don't get carried away by fin influencers who play to your greed, and they try to tell you can make crores of rupees, lakhs of rupees in the side. You just need to open your account and trade it across. So don't do that. 90% of the people lose 90% of the money in 90 trades across. The reason is they don't align with the time. And the aligning is the Janma Nakshatra. Janma Nakshatra is celebrated across the world. Now many people tend to celebrate their birthday. And Indian tradition, we talk about doing something good on your birthday. So every month the nakshatra gets repeated, and that can be used to trade across, which will help you to have handsome profits across. But unfortunately, this technique is not in vogue, and many people tend to ape the West without using our native wisdom across. This is a fantastic principle, but I am not a SEBI registered advisor, and I have no holdings on these stocks which I talk to you. But I have applied the technique and I have been successful across. But talk to your SEBI registered advisor, talk to different people who can help you and guide you. But use this principle. Meet your financial advisor on the Janma Nakshatra day. Try to open the account on the Janma Nakshatra day. Those things will actually favor your luck, and which will help you to become very, very successful. Remember the Pareto principle. 20% of the time will produce 80% of the result. The 20% of the time is in the Janma Nakshatra and the Jupiter transiting the 11th house. For example, Narendra Modi makes a new beginning in the Visakha Masa. Visakha is the Lagna Masa, the beginning of the Indian independence chart. India independence chart is Rishabha Lagna. So that is the way things operate. So most people do it unconsciously with the time. Don't trade on what you call it as Ashtamesh moon. When moon is transiting from Lagna or from the Chandra Lagna 8th house, don't trade. You will lose lot of money across. So with these few warnings, try to use this for day trading, which will be very, very helpful for your financial success and growth. Thank you.